Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Malaga Career Mode Road to Glory. Yes, we're going to be starting off with a game against Shakhtar. The reason I'm going to play the Shakhtar one is they seem to be like the toughest team in this group. I mean, we are pretty much already guaranteed qualification. This with a win, even probably with a draw, would guarantee us top spot, to be honest. Like, you know, I mean, there's Betis. Real Betis is next. That is actually a derby, but I'm doing it as a highlights one rather than the full commentary, only because of this Valencia one. Now, Valencia are fourth in the league, and that's the one I'm going to finish the episode with. I'm also going to do the highlights of the second leg of the one against Tenerife, because we're 3-0 up in that one anyway. I just think that we're all right to get through that one, so that's why, you know, if it was a lot tighter and stuff like that, then I would have maybe, I was even tempted to even sim that, but I was like, 3 is a little bit, you know, I mean, if it had been 4-0, I'd have probably simmed it, but, you know, I mean, I don't tend to, like, you know, sim games at all, like, you know, I mean, it's not one of the things. And then that will leave next episode with sort of like Spurs, but that might not even get played. It all depends on, like, you know what I mean, how things are in the little group stage after the game against Shakhtar. So that's for the next episode for next week anyway, sort of thing. But yeah, so it's going to be 4 games in today's episode. 2 of them are going to be highlights, 2 of them are going to be me commentating, and we're going to crack things off. I think that's even a saying. I'm going to get things off, crack on with it. I don't know. Bit of a mix between the two. Anyway, you know what I mean. Let's go play Shakhtar. So here are the two lineups. Kind of similar, I suppose, in the way that the teams are sort of set up. But as you can see, we've gone with sort of a mixture of different players in there. Really, to be honest, it's not like, you know, the full side. It's not like the reserve side. It's like I say, it's a very much a mixture. I'm going to give Schinkel the cam roll. Got Davis out on the left, Navas right, Moyano in goal. We got Pavard and Romero with partner at the back. Got Cousins, De Jong in the midfield. Yeah, and then Ramirez up top with Armian and Rika as the fullbacks. Right, let's crack on then and see if we can get a result here, because like I say, they're the toughest side, but it's just weird. I haven't won anything. They got 0 points in this group, but they just give you such a tough game, like, you know what I mean, when we were in the Ukraine. So let's see what it's like when we go and play them in Spain. I don't want to harp on about it too much, but about my sort of right back getting pulled away into the middle all the time. I keep going on about it now in the last like few episodes and stuff like that regarding it. It's just one of those things. I've looked online. Other people are suffering sort of like with the same situation, but maybe with all their team, or it's all a bit all over the place. They feel that players are getting pulled out of positions and stuff, but I only seem to get it with the right back. But apparently it's something to do with what they've done to Ultimate Team. Wow, yeah, you wouldn't have thought that, would you? Yeah, apparently it's to do with, like, Ultimate Team players have been moaning and saying, like, you know what I mean, about positioning or something like that. And because of that, they've done something and it's affected, like, the AI in the career mode, because they never test it, do they? But yeah, just got to deal with it. One of them things. It's FIFA 19, I think. It's just getting worse and worse every time they do an update. Every single time it just gets worse and worse. I thought 18 was bad, but this has been shocking, absolutely shocking. Hopefully they'll learn the lesson. They won't. But anyway, let's crack on. Whip this in. Get it on, and yes! Nice start. That's what we want. Ramirez, great ball in. De Jong is definitely becoming my corner taker. Really good. Good start, like I say. It's what we wanted. A draw will give us top spot. Dirk Rage is basically saying that, along with Lee Dixon. Good header. Good header. It's so good to play with these players. It really is so good to play with them, I tell you. I can't wait for when the Cambridge lads are like at this level. I mean, it's going to take them a while, but it's just so good. Yeah, I can already feel the right back there getting pulled. Schinkel now, waiting for Davis. There he is. Get Ramirez. It's not the best ball through, but he'll get it back here. It's nice he played. Davis goes in. Chance. Cousins. Oh, he's got to finish that. He's got to finish it. Oh, try to roll it. Cousins does well. Great turn. His shooting's off. It's a great turn as well. He drew the defender in, shoots through his legs to fool the goalkeeper. I don't think the goalie would have made it if it was on target. Very difficult to break down here. Schinkel, first touch was bad, but he's got a good second touch, and Ramirez is going here. And, oh, if only he got a little bit more power on it, but I've got certain players that I'm not able to control or not going towards where I'm aiming towards. Pavard, a great block. This is getting ridiculous. The players feel like they're just getting pulled away from I'm trying to make the challenge. I don't know if it's to do with ultimate difficulty, that they've just thought, well, we'll make it even harder so you're not going to like get anywhere near like the AI. I don't know. Oh, but it just oh, this is so difficult. Yeah. Let me control the player. Pavard again, another block. Wow. Will they score from a corner as well? No. Trying to get players back as Moyano's all day long. And that's it. It's finished only by a goal to nil, but we are going through as group winners. And I don't know what is going on, but some of the more or the other players, it seems to be affecting them. There's some kind of virus in the working game or something. I've verified the files, don't know what's going on, but more players starting to feel as though they're getting pulled out of position, which is not a good thing, because if they all start suddenly just doing their own thing, I'm not in control of the game. It doesn't make any sense, and EA are doing nothing about it. They are literally just ignoring the people that are saying this, you know. They're saying there's nothing wrong with our game, like, you know, and it's like, yes, there is. Yeah, it's kind of even, I suppose. We should have buried a few more of those chances in that first half. Most definitely Cousins with a couple of chances. Whether I've included them, I don't know. But yeah, there was definitely good chances for Cousins there. Ramirez did play well. I mean, obviously got the goal and stuff, but yeah. Right, so like I say, even though Real Betis is the derby, and you can, like I say, you can see where Valencia are and Betis are 10th. I mean, but I just think the Valencia one, we've played them before. We've had tougher games against them. I think that's going to be a tougher one, and I reckon that you guys would probably prefer to see that rather than the Real Betis one, especially considering it could have implications, obviously, regarding top of the table, and we could end up with our first loss. Who knows? We've also got Tenerife in the second leg of the Copa de Espana or Copa del Rey. So what I will do, guys, is basically there's going to be 2 highlighted games now, and then we'll be back for, should I say, I'll be back, me and the players is we, be back for the Valencia game. So back in a moment. Well, especially the derby was I'm sorry guys, because it was a hell of a game. Like, you know what I mean, from 2-0 down to bring it back to 4-2, and you guys were thinking, oh, why couldn't we see that one? And you won't see like all of the highlights. It was just an insane game. Like, it was, yeah. I apologise, like, you know what I mean, but you just don't know how these games are going to turn out, do you? The Tenerife one was pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Could have probably won it by more, but just in sort of like third gear, wasn't like really. You know, we had that one once, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, but the one against Real Betis was a hell of a game. This is probably going to end up being like a 0-0 now, you know what I mean? But anyway, I've just put the kiss of death on it, haven't I? Yeah, we've come up against Valencia many times before. They've always given us tough games, as you can see. Quite a few Premier League players like thrown in here as well, like, you know what I mean, with Ndidi, Coquelin, Maguire, Vertonghen, you know what I mean, like, but Vass has always given us problems. For some reason, he's like our bogey player. You get one in every FIFA. I think there's always a player that you just come up against, doesn't matter how good rated he is, it's just one player that always just think about him. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's get some. The Toro sees a chance maybe to get De Jong in, but just he was kind of facing the other way and had to spin on it, and yeah, he didn't get the direction right on it. Oh, it's fallen here to Talisca. Chance for, oh, it's a penalty. No, what? I was clattered from behind. Fans are like booing. Surely the Toro was clattered from behind then. Oh God. I said this would be 0-0, didn't I? Jesus, put right kiss of death on this one. Sorry guys, there was no Valencia player. So let's get this has just turned into a 0-0 stalemate right now. We're just cancelling each other out. What is going on with this? What is wrong with Talisca? What is going on here? Every time you're getting bloody battered. Referee is doing nothing to protect my players right now. Talisca. Ugh, Neto. I'll take Jedson off just in case he has got a plaster thing on him. And Didi, oh no, it's not. Coquelin, I should say, is going off. The trio actually was coming on there, but Jedson Fernandes going off, and Enrique Amencia is going to come on. Right. Fired in. Chance for the Toro. Hits the bar. De Jong back to him. Navas, Toro. Can he get the lob in? He can. Great. Amencia's only just come on. What a superb pick out from Toro. Neto come off his line, and I thought, you know, we'll just go for a lob, but he actually aimed more towards the player than actually towards the goal, and Amencia's only literally just come on. And the fact that Neto came off, yeah, don't know what the defender was doing. And it's just straightforward. Bang. It's his third in the Premier, oh, La Liga I should say. I was going to say the Premier League then. Toro, Amencia, straight at Neto. Okay. 3 points. Wasn't a 0-0. It wasn't exactly exciting. Tough game, always is against Valencia. They're just so hard, like, to do anything. But we had loads of the possession, but unfortunately they defend quite well, and they've got Neto in goal, and he's a decent goalkeeper. And part of me thinks I should have maybe signed him instead of Lunin, because I was just a bit disappointed with the Lunin in that derby game. Like I say, the 2 goals he let in were just easy. I think that he should have saved them. You know, the near post one, and then that header was looping, and he should have got there. But yeah. But as you can see, Juventus are going to be playing in Europa League. We and Spurs have knocked them out of the Champions League. They're only on 4 points. So the game against Spurs, it's a kind of a null and void. I mean, I could just sim that one, to be honest. It'd be nice to just get 6 wins out of 6 on it, but I didn't think that would be the case going into that group. I honestly thought it was going to be a really tough group. Kind of disappointed with Juventus, to be honest. You need to like basically take the strip name off like Juventus and put it onto the Shakhtar Donetsk, because they played a hell of a lot harder against us than than what Juventus did, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's have a look. Let's just have a look where Liverpool are. Top of their group, and they're through, so that's good. We've got a possible chance of still meeting them further on, to get sort of revenge for that Europa League final. But anyway, yeah, let's have a, oh, that's a point. Let's have a quick look at the league table. Should be top. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Are starting to slip up. Yeah, another draw for them, so they're not on the same points as us now. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we were going to be kept going. I mean, at least Real Madrid and Barca are in the top 4 now, but they're just so way off the pace. It's unbelievable. I mean, the fact that Real Madrid in 3rd are 11 points behind us is ridiculous at this stage of the season. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, yeah, you take it easy. Thanks so much for tuning in. One of those would be brilliant. I'll catch you tomorrow for some more U Squad stars if you want to, like, you know, drop in and see what that's like. If not, I will catch you next week. So have a great weekend, you know what I mean? And I'll catch you on Tuesday for another Malaga episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.